Okay, I could be wrong, but I'm still trying to figure out why is Trump the bad guy again? And I'm not asking this question to be like I don't know, rhetorical or to, I don't know what they do. Like, I guess spin whatever people say. But the reason why I ask, I saw one comment that was really mad at the fact that Trump is doing stuff with like welfare, and I don't know. I mean, I guess it's different for me because I don't live off of welfare. Not a shot at anybody who's on welfare. It's just to say, I mean, the country is in a multi trillion deficit. And when you put that in perspective, you have a lot of people who are abusing the welfare system, right? You have a lot of able bodied people who are just mm, having babies and not really contributing. You literally have generations of people living on the system. I even saw a video of this one lady that was talking about how her mom raised her on welfare, and after her mother passed away, the system is set up to where whatever your case number that's assigned to you, you can inherit the case number of your mom who was on welfare. And she took it a step further and said that the caseworker congratulated her because had she continued to be on welfare, she could have rolled it over like to her daughter, and her daughter could have inherited the same case from her mom. Now, I don't know how true that is, but it sounds about right to me. And even if you don't inherit a case number, I've known plenty of people, their mama was on welfare, they're on welfare, their child is on welfare. Now, I mean, some of these people, they're having children so young. Their mama's mama was on welfare, which is like alarming. There are a lot of 30-year-old grandparents, 30-something-year-old grandparents, right? So, going back to how this ties into the deficit in Trump, right? I know there are people who are on the benefits and they need it, right? I'm not shooting at anybody, but I'm just saying when the country already cannot afford to run, it's not normal for us to constantly hear about government shutdowns. That's not normal. It's not normal to um, have funding going to places that don't make sense and does not contribute to the overall well-being of the country. That being said, there are a lot of people who are being negatively impacted, and that sucks. Um, but the way that I think of it is, what if we don't have a country at all? I mean, because I don't think that our country is, I don't think the United States is in the best financial shape that it could be in. And we have a lot of programs that are making things worse. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of people that, I mean, feel this thing. I feel bad for like federal workers. No, they're going through a lot. I feel bad for people whose grants and things like that are getting cut. But I think it's kind of necessary. I mean, I know that's kind of harsh, but we are in a situation where we're negotiating to get out of World War III. We're also cutting funding for international affairs that we've been funding, things we've had our hand in that's not helping with anything. I know a lot of people are mad about Trump. A lot of Democrats prefer Kamala Harris. Why are we acknowledging the fact that she was a vice president for 4 years? She was player two. Like, it was Biden, and then she's second in command. it has not gone well. So it's like we're going to continue to vote for the same thing that was causing us to suffer in the first place. It just doesn't make any sense, right? At any rate, I don't know. I mean, I don't know any other Republican that I would have voted for against Trump. I think Trump was the best pick out of all the Republicans who were running against him. And I definitely knew that I didn't want to go Democrat again. Just couldn't do it. And yeah, I understand, like, Democrats are like, oh man, he's cutting a lot of people and all this, but something had to be done. That's how I feel. Something had to be done. We can't afford to just be, the government can't just keep footing the bill for everybody. And I know there are some cases where people are really living off of those benefits, but I know an overwhelming majority of people that just feel like entitled. Like, I shouldn't have to work to feed my kids. I have like 6 kids. It's like you couldn't afford to take care of one. Why you got 6? Anyway, that's just my thought on that. I still think that Trump's doing a good job. Right now, people are mad about his immigration stuff, but he's only doing what he said he would.